Okay, so here's the top fuel tank. It's a tube with, and it's going to fill the top of the wing right in the center section on top. And there's the side view. And the parts are that main tube, body tube, which I already rolled. It's got two conical ends, which are easy to put in, easy to make. And then it's got a little top, that's the filler, I guess. And then it's got little supports where it fits on. So there's the tube rolled up. It was very easy to do. I didn't show anything. I put one end on as well. And I'll show you how I made the ends, which are not hard, but they're a little tricky. But this had a little tab on it, rolled into a circle. It was great. And then I also put on the little cover. So there's one end before anything's done with it. And you can see it's got a little white piece on there to be folded under. And you're going to roll this into a cone. So I use a bamboo skewer. You use a pencil probably. And I put it on my hand. And I put pressure and roll around the outside. And if you keep going around and roll it just like that on something soft like your hand or a mouse pad, you'll end up making it into a little cone. And you just kind of carefully walk your way around, roll it around, and then you take some tweezers and play with it until you get it to the point where it basically covers up the edge there, so the white will not be showing. And it just takes a little bit of time, but it's easy to do. And I'm just trying to make sure it's just right. And you keep fiddling and keep twisting it until it looks good. Once it's good, you roll it together. And then I even put a little bit of, I put on the end of a brush handle to get it a little bit rounded. Added some glue to that cylinder tip to the gas tank body, and then add the cone on. And you just sort of play with it and make sure it's even. And the one thing you do have to be careful of is to make sure that the seams all line up. So the bottom seam is there, and I lined up the bottom seam of the cones in the same place. So they're all on the same line, because that'll be hidden. Now, those are little tiny supports that go on the wing and to hold the gas tank. And you have to take this, as usual, and fold it over so they double up. Squeeze that together and set it aside, let it dry, and you cut those little triangles out. So those are the pieces that need to go on, and I lost one of them. Those are the ears. But I lost this other piece, and where those square white squares are on the wing, that's where these little footprints go. And what I did was I ended up cheating because there are these little feet, and I painted them with a black Sharpie. And then you can see the triangles are also on there that I should hold the tank, but I used little bits of balsa for those little rectangular pieces because I lost the others. I don't know. But that's how it's going to fit. Looks pretty neat, actually. So test fit it, put a little glue on the triangular pieces that are going to support the support the tank, and then you just plop it down and just line it up. Make sure that your filler cap is dead center. Make sure everything looks the way it's supposed to, and you just spend a little time making sure that, again, evenness is important so that it's equidistant on the whole little support. And there it is, stuffed on there. Looks pretty good, I think. It needs to have some plumbing underneath it, so that's the next thing I have to do is take some fuse wire and put some plumbing on there. While I was at it, I want to show you I also finished rigging the landing gear area. Whole thing's done. There's a bunch of different little pieces of elastic wire that really do dress it up. I really like rigging these. I suppose it's like rigging a ship. It looks naked till it's rigged. So these things really look much better like that. And here's just overall shots showing, how the thing looks with everything ready. Next thing to do, maybe tonight, I'll start playing with making the wheels. And gotta say, it's really coming together. It needs some touch up here and there, some color touch up. And like I said, the plumbing. Maybe a generator on the side, but looks great.